Verse 31 says, "The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord." This speaks of a time of cosmic turmoil that will proceed on the great and awesome day of the Lord. This prophetic imagery is part of the larger passage where the prophet Joel describes both the judgment and the deliverance that is associated with the end times. The dramatic signs in the heavens, the darkening of the sun and the moon turning to blood, which indicates magnitude and the seriousness of God's intervention in human history. The day of the Lord refers to future time when God will judge the nations and he will establish his righteous reign. The day is described as great and awesome because it'll bring both fear and wonder. For those who oppose God, it'll be a day of judgment. But for those who call on the Lord, it'll be a day of deliverance. In Joel 2, verse 32, it says, "And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved." So this provides hope through the coming turmoil. The imagery of the sun turning dark and the moon appearing as blood, that signifies some type of cosmic events that shake the natural order of things. It emphasizes that this is no ordinary day. These signs are also mentioned in other parts of the scriptures, such as in Revelation and also in the book of Matthew, where he describes the events that will occur just before his return. These verses, they serve as a reminder of both God's justice and his mercy. The day of the Lord will be a time when God's righteousness will be fully revealed, but it also holds the promise of salvation for those who turn to him. It calls us to live with a sense of urgency, knowing that these signs point to a future day when God will intervene in the world in a very powerful way. Let us be encouraged to remain watchful, grounded in our faith, and ready for the coming of the Lord, trusting in his ultimate plan for justice